This breaks my heart. This honest and truly breaks my heart. And I am, wow. I am so disheartened and disappointed by the state of the world today and what has befallen us. And for those who don't know what I'm here to talk about today, it's the bombing of Madam Web at the box office. Now, it might not seem important to you guys, but it's important to me. This film, my history with the Madam Web character goes back a long way. Not even to when I was a baby, before I was even conceived, before I was even an idea in someone's head, I would watch the Madam Web cartoon series on Fox Kids, very popular at the time. And when I saw Madam Web on the screen, and Spider-Man would occasionally appear in her series, but when I saw Madam Web on the screen, she inspired me to do things. And when Madam Web inspired me to do the things, I did more things than anyone in the history of the planet has ever done, has ever comprehended. And that's why Madam Web is so important to me. She inspired me. So I've been waiting for years and years and years for the most iconic superhero of all time to get her film. And she got that film. And it was released in over 4,000 theaters. And I watched the film, and what can I say? My life was changed yet again by this wonderful creation. Her creators, her creators who had created her were very good creators, and they created her to do creative things on the screen. And when those creators created her to do the creative things, they created her well. And during the film, I was just so immersed in it. I was so taken in. And my favorite part of all, my favorite part was the editing. And when it would jump cut to Cassie Webb telling the audience information. And that just really got me. That got me in my soul. But I looked around in the theater, and it was hard to look around at other people because there was barely anyone there. And that's what I'm here to talk about today. Madam Web is the most important character to ever exist in all of mythology, all of American mythology, and even Greek and even Roman and all of that mythology. Madam Web is the most important of all. But no one cares about her film, even though it's the greatest film in the history of mankind. Even though the film has beaten the likes of Nolan and Spielberg and Scorsese and the Coen brothers, and even going past the analogs of film into stories and plays and all of that, even though it is the most profound, life changing film ever made, for whatever reason, it's bombing at the box office. Imagine that. I used to have faith in humankind. I used to think, we have a lot of hope going for the future, but now I just I don't have much hope for art going forward, honestly. I know that's a cynical take, but It's true. I just like what who are we as a people if we're not all going to see Madam Web? It is an incredible film. It's more than a film is what it is. It is a testament. It's a testament to who we are as a people. Do you understand that? I know none of you understand what I'm saying. Because why would you? You're comic book nerds. And comic book nerds don't understand that Madam Web is not a comic book character. No, she is an inspiration. I use that word not lightly, but I've used it a lot. She is a creative inspiration into the souls of all. And I'm sorry, I told myself I wouldn't get emotional. I've been crying a whole lot. But I just want other people to feel what I felt when I first watched Madam Web before I was even a baby, and that I've been just waiting my entire life to share her with the world. But that it just like you just don't I don't even know what to say anymore. I'm disappointed. Am I disappointed? Yes, I am absolutely disappointed. Am I surprised? A little bit. Like, what is it with you guys? What do you like? Batman? Spider-Man? Oh yeah, I bet you wish this was a Spider-Man movie, huh? You want more Spider-Man movies? There's been like 6 Spider-Man movies already. There's only one Madam Web. Only one. How many Iron Man movies have there been? Captain America, Wonder Woman. They're like, you couldn't be bothered to even just go see Madam Web. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for getting emotional. I should be understanding to you guys. Movie ticket prices are up. You guys have jobs to worry about. I'm sure it just didn't matter that much to you. But if you would just give the film a chance, if you would just take on just maybe $13 of your savings and go down to see Madam Web in IMAX, I guarantee that you will have your life changed. I guarantee it. And I think that you should do it not just out of a service to the editors, the cinematographers, the actors who were roped aboard the film, but I think for yourself. I think it would help you. As Dakota Johnson herself, the star of Madam Web, one of the greatest actors of our time, said.
I know that when you see Madam Web, you're going to love it. In fact, I think you're going to see it twice.
Now, if you choose not to see the film, I guess, what am I to do to stop you? I'm sure you have much better things to do with your time, but the reason why I am asking you to go see this film is I want you to have the same experience that I had when I first saw Madam Web on her TV show, when Spider-Man would occasionally guest star, and she inspired me. I don't even know if I would be the person I am today without Cassie Webb. So if you could just understand that even just a little bit, then I'd appreciate it. Go see Madam Web. And if you have seen Madam Web and if you want to share to everyone else what that character means to you, please leave a comment below and explain to people what the character means to you. I'm disappointed in Humankind right now, but the only way we will be able to get through this is if we all join hands and watch Madam Web. Thank you all for watching. Goodbye.